A very good morning to all. Hope you are doing well and safe at Today we are going to discuss the chapter that is called Atoms and Molecules of chapter 3rd of class ninth. Before we go to the topic atoms and molecules, we need to understand each and every topic which we mention in your screen, which is visible to your screen. We are talking about atoms. Before atoms, you need to understand about the matter. You know that matter is made up of tiny particles. For knowing more, I'm giving the example. You know our body is made up of bones. Likewise, the matter is made up of particles, and these particles is made up of atoms. So now you can understand how important is this topic. So let's begin the topics. And before we jump to the topics, you just take a overlook about the topics which we are going to cover in this session. That is law of chemical combination, atoms, atomic masses, atomic symbols, molecules, compounds, valencies, ions, chemical formulas, molecular masses, formula masses, mass percent, and mole concept. So before we go to the chemical law of chemical combination, you just need to know what is chemical reaction. तभी ना लॉ को फॉलोज करेंगे वो केमिकल रिएक्शंस. केमिकल कॉम्बिनेशन कहाँ यूज़ होगा? ऑब्वियसली केमिकल रिएक्शंस में, राइट? सो वी नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज़ केमिकल रिएक्शन फर्स्ट. सो what is chemical reaction? Chemical reactions are when two or more things react together to form a new thing. That is called, in a simple language, you just need to know what is when two or more things combine to form a new compound, that or new thing, that is called a chemical reaction. And in the chemical reaction, two or more molecule interact, produces new compound, and are called reactants, and whereas the newly formed compound are called product. As it is visible to your screen that A plus B combined together to gives AB, and AB is a product and A plus is a reactant. Now we have types of chemical reactions. Basically we have two types of chemical reaction. First is chemical change and physical change. Chemical change which generally observed. Chemical change are basically, for example, preparation of tea. when we आपके घर पे गेस्ट आते हैं और आप उसको ऑफ़र करते हो टी, जो इनिशियली व्हेन यू प्रिपेयर अ टी, जो इनिशियली सब्सटेंस आप उसमें डालते हो, क्या फाइनली आपको मिलता है? बिल्कुल नहीं. दैट विल बी कन्वर्टेड and that will not be converted back into the original state. That is, in the initially we put them into the tea, into the that bowl, tea, sugar, water and milk, and after some times when we heat them, it will get the different product. That is called a chemical reaction. Physical change is basically the heat and so on. Now we have the second slide, that is law of chemical combination. What is law of chemical combination? According to the you just need to understand that all the chemical reaction obey some specific law. In your school, you should obey the laws given by your principal, by your teacher, by your director, and you need to follow the laws. Similarly, in the chemical reactions, every chemical reaction have to obey some laws, some specific laws, and these laws are kept into a common category called law of chemical combination. This law is given by Lavoisier and Joseph, and they two types of law. That is, first is chemical law of conservation of masses, and second is law of constant proportion. We will discuss it one by one. Firstly, we have the chemical combination, and according to it, law of conservation mass and law. What is law of conservation mass? According to this law, matter can neither be created nor be destroyed. It is remain conserved. It will change one form to another, but it cannot be changeable. The mass of reactant and the mass of product is similar. For example, A plus B, that gives you AB. If we put them 4 gram A and 4 gram in the react product side, we will observe 8 gram of AB. That is called law of conservation of mass. And what is law of constant proportion? According to this law, the chemical compounds contain the same elements together in a fixed ratio by mass in a given, the law of a definite composition or proportion. For example, if we take a water from river or from ocean and both have the same oxygen, hydrogen in the same proportion. For example, if we take the example of CO, carbon dioxide, and the ratio of these carbon dioxide is 1:2. We have took 1 mole of carbon and 2 moles of oxygen. The ratio will be similar in everywhere. We have talked about the H2O molecule, right? We have talked about here H2O molecule. So what is the ratio of H2O molecule is 1:1, 2:1, 2:1, and these 2:1 ratio is similar in the ocean, similar in the river, everywhere. And if you talk about the masses will be 2:8, that is 1:4 ratio. Now we will move to the atoms. And you know already, John Dalton has already told many things about the atoms, and we know much about atoms. So we have already studied in our previous chapter what is matter is, what is atom is. So we have some points that you need to know about the atoms. Atom is a defining structure of an element and cannot be broken into by any chemical means. And these atomics have 3 symbols: X, A, Z. X represent the atomic symbol, A is equal to the proton, Z is equal to the proton and neutron elements. Now we have the atomic masses. What is atomic masses? If we talk about the atomic masses of the atoms, have already told you that the size of atom is very small. So what is atomic masses? We talk about atomic masses. Atomic mass is the total number of masses, total of the masses of the electron, neutron and proton in an atom or in a group of atom. And mass of atomic particle is called atomic masses, and it is commonly expressed in AMU. And it is can best defined as 1:12 of the mass of the carbon 12th atom in the ground state. Now we have atomic symbol, and you know that everybody needs their unique identity. हमारा भी अलग आइडेंटिटी है, आपकी भी अलग आइडेंटिटी. Similarly, in the chemistry, each element have their different identity which can be represented towards their symbols. Now we have symbols of the different proposed by Dalton. You can see in the screen: hydrogen, phosphorus, copper, gold, carbon, sulfur. And we have some chart basically. The hydrogen is represented by the symbol H, helium He, carbon C, cadmium Cd, beryllium B, and so on. Now we have the next slide, that is molecules. What is molecules? And I know you all know that what is molecule. So we can say that atoms combine to form a molecule, and molecule is defined as the smallest unit of a compound that contains the chemical property of a compound. That is called a molecules. Now we have some example of molecules like CO2, O3, S8, P4 are the example of molecules. Now we have the compounds. What are compounds? Compounds are some elements combined together to form a compound. Now we need to see some example. After seeing that, you can be able to understand more. Now we have H2S, where hydrogen and sulfur combine to form hydrogen sulfide. HCl, where hydrogen and chlorine combine to form a compound called hydrochloric acid. And we have n number of example. Now valencies. What is valency? We can say that the combining capacity of an element is known as valency. And these valency depend upon valence electrons. Valence electron is known as the outermost shell. The electrons present in the outermost shell is known as valence electron. In the fourth chapter you can understand better, that is in the structure of atom chapter you can able to find valencies frequently there. From there we have some table of high valencies. You just need to learn till the fourth chapter will start. When we go through the chapter 4, you just no need to learn, you just able to find quickly within a second you can able to find the valency. Till you just need to learn the chart of the valency. Now we have the topic called ions and the radicals. So when we talk about the atoms and ions, what is ion? Ions, if an atom consists of charges, is known as ions. For example, like H plus, Cl minus are the ions. When we talk about the radicals are when one or more element combined form with the charge is known as radicals. For example, CO3 2 minus. You can see that more than one element, carbon and oxygen combined with the charge is known as radical. C4 4 plus, SO4 2 minus are the example of radicals. Now we have the chemical formula. To write the chemical formula, you just need to remember some rules in your mind. Whenever you are writing a chemical formula, you just need keep in your mind two rules. Number one is the valency of a charges or an ion is must have balanced. You need to balance the equation. If you do not balance the equation, you are not able to write the chemical formula. You just need to learn the valencies as well. Number two, the compound exists in a polyatomic ions. The ions enclosed in a bracket. You just need to write in the bracket. Now we have some example of chemical formula. The number one is calcium hydroxide. The symbol of calcium is Ca. Symbol of hydroxide is OH. Now just second step you just need to do is write the valencies of every element and just crisscross it. After crisscrossing you get the formula. We have the example 2, that is aluminum oxide. Write the symbols, that is Al and O. Valency +3 and -2, just crisscross it and we will get the formula Al2O3. Now we have the molecular masses and the formula masses. What are the molecular masses? Molecular masses of an element is defined as the sum of the masses of the elements present in the molecules, is known as molecular masses. Suppose we have the example. I'm giving you the example of carbon CO2. If we are solving the molecular masses, you just need to learn the atomic masses. What is the atomic mass of the carbon? That is 12. Oxygen we have 16. Just calculate it. 12 into 2 into 16. Now what will be the answer, that is 44 gram. Okay, similarly we have many more example. We will do one everyone. Now we have mass percentage. As the topic suggests, percentage mass percentage, you will get this strikely, this symbol represent strike in your mind. जैसे हम लोग की परसेंट निकालते हैं, चैप्टर्स के परसेंट निकाला, सिमिलरली वी नीड टू get the mass percentage of the form of the compound as well. If some elements दिए हुए हैं कुछ, you just need to, if you have the topic mass percent, as the name suggests mass percent, जैसे कि आप लोग जानते हो कि हमारे सब्जेक्ट वाइज मार्क्स मिलते हैं, तो व्हाट इज़ द फार्मूला ऑफ दिस, दैट इज़ टोटल मार्क. अगर किसी सब्जेक्ट का, when somebody asks the give me the write the percent of your English, how, what marks, what percentage you got in English, so what you do, you just calculate Hindi, English, math, science total marks, that is total marks, and the marks which you are going to ask, just write the formula, English, marks of English divided by total marks into 100. यही है ना. Similarly, when somebody asks you the calculate the mass of copper, percentage of copper in the copper sulfate solution, so what you do, write the mass of copper, total masses into 100. How can you find atomic, आपको you just need to find the atomic masses and the total masses, and you will get the mass of copper. Hope you are got it. Now the next topic is mole concept. What is, now you will understand about the mole concept. For example, you go to the market, आप 1 डजन बनानास लेते मांगते हो तो वो 12 बनानास देते हैं, राइट. Similarly, when we talk about 1 week, it includes strike that 7 weeks. It means there is some unit, that specific numbers. If we talk about the mole, 1 mole represent 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. That is also known as Avogadro constant. But now we'll see some example, you will understand better. If I say that 1 mole of sodium, it means 1 mole of sodium, it means 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 gram of sodium, that is 23 gram. We have some formulas as well. If somebody asks you to write, find the number of moles, the first formula is number of moles, and the formula is given mass by molar mass. Similarly, we have in terms of atom, given mass by molar mass into, when we talk about in terms of atom, you just need to multiply with Avogadro constant, that is 6.23, that is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. You just need to multiply with this. And this is the end of our chapter. So bye bye, take care, stay home, stay safe at your home, and thank you so much for listening.